everyone, welcome. I'm Lisa.
And I'm Mark.
And
we're the Yo-Hos. So if you guys are new here, thank you so much for stopping by.
And if you've been here before, thanks for coming back as well. We actually really appreciate it. You guys have no idea. Our numbers have been starting to climb up a little bit, and our view time and our subscribers. So we want to thank you guys for anybody that has subscribed already and thumbs up and shared and done all the things. We very much appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So you guys, we have a video for a few people that have been waiting. We are finished the laundry room. Finished. That was good. I always have to like figure out which hand. Anyways, you guys, let's just dig right in. It's been a long time coming. We know we've just had life, I guess is all I can say. Life gets in the way. We are totally keeping it real.
Well, clogged drains get in the way. New decks outside get in the way.
And the sun gets in the way.
That, yeah, Romoli boards. You know,
yeah,
had to make
all kinds of...
make our own games and stuff. You got to take breaks.
Yeah. We got it to the point where it was functioning perfectly. So let's show you what we've done, and we'll explain where we paused and where we kind of slowed down, because it functioned perfectly. And that's what the whole point of this entire rebuild, remodel, renovation was all about, was to make it function better. It was way too small down there. And even turn a laundry bin, like you had to have it like walk sideways to get through the little opening, and then there's really nowhere to put it. It was dark down there. It was a weird shape. The washer and dryer were on the floor, so we wanted to put those up onto bases.
And also combine them together because they were separated by the utility sink.
Absolutely, yes.
So it was a lot of piping that had to be done, but it was good because then it made everything so much more functional. Everything was able to fit across that one back wall nice and neatly. You didn't have to buy a new utility basin. There was a lot of redesigning that had to happen for that laundry room space. There was walls we had to take down, walls we had to put back up again. We had to tear apart the ceiling, build onto the ceiling, put new bulk work around the duct line. There was all kinds of things that had to happen. Rewiring everything, obviously replumbing. So there was a lot of moving pieces to this thing, and that's why it took so long, because there's so much that had to be considered.
Absolutely, before we got to the fun part.
What was the fun part?
The decorating.
Now is the fun part.
The decorating was the fun part.
I missed it. Oh, I always miss the fun part.
Well, you saw it at the end.
Good enough.
But no, seriously, you guys, you should be proud of yourself. You did all that by yourself.
It's a lot of fun. It was fun. That's my fun part. I do like that stuff.
Yeah, his physical labor.
We have a tight staircase going down to the basement. It's not big. So getting a full sheet of drywall down there, it ain't gonna happen at the measurements. So what you can do is have a nice big open space like the garage, trim all the pieces to how you need them to fit, and then they're a lot more manageable carrying them downstairs. Tried to be exact as possible because, you know me and measurements.
Measurements.
Oh yeah. And then did all the cutting in the garage. So I got to carry down all the individual pieces already cut, ready to go. It was so much easier.
Yeah, because drywall's heavy too.
Oh yeah.
That was smart.
You guys get to see me painting again. This just doesn't happen.
It doesn't.
Right?
Mark doesn't do the painting. He doesn't do the finishing work kind of thing. Like I do the painting and the wallpapering and the decorating, only because I actually really enjoy that part of it. I don't have the skills to do the building, nor do I want to learn them. Yeah.
So it was nice to branch out, get a couple new things on my LinkedIn. The rest of my body does not need to move, but it feels like it has to.
I love it.
I just feel the burn. So this tile was all from the restore.
Yeah.
We lucked out. It was, what was it, 25 bucks for a box of 10?
I feel like it was.
I think it cost us $125. go to the Restore.
Yeah.
Check them out as often as you can because they have deals.
Yeah, and especially if you have a project that's coming up, you want to kind of source the material instead of like waiting and paying up for something.
I know what you're thinking. This is gonna kill him.
This is his last one.
Ooh.
I'll go get you a drink.
Oh. It's a good workout. It's hard work too.
Okay. Oh my God. Day 1029. Now we're trying to salvage as much as we can here, so Mark's just taking the baseboards off as carefully as possible. As far as this wood flooring goes, it's still in pretty decent shape. I don't know what we're going to end up doing with it. We'll probably just roll it over to the dump and call it a day. I'm not sure, but I am very excited to see this new floor go in and make it all kind of one cohesive area. Wow, Mark.
That's up.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Much easier with two people, that's for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, now, this wallpaper was very easy to put up. The only thing was, I thought it was pre-pasted. Like, I thought it was older than I thought it was. But it's not old. You can still get it, I believe, at like Lowe's. Regardless, it was 2 for $10. So I scored there. But then I had to go out and buy some glue for the walls, and you just really roll it on. But with my shoulders, I needed my mom's help. There was no way I could do this entire wall. And Mark just doesn't love to wallpaper. So I actually enjoy this. It was just, I needed an extra pair of arms. And I knew that my mom was pretty handy when it came to wallpapering.
Door is awfully loud coming down those stairs.
What you doing down here?
Oh, I'm just playing.
Hello?
Hi, what's going on?
Nothing.
You glad to be done school? Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
Ooh, fancy schmancy. Just leave the rest and put a big plant there.
What kind of show are we running here?
Gee, this works really nicely.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? It does. Oh, that's the way to go.
Okay, let's talk quickly about this ugly utility sink. We are going to try to give it a good clean. And you know what, you guys, I'm not overly concerned what it looks like. It's ours that we're living with, not what your guys are living with. I actually use this a lot for washing up all my paintbrushes and maybe spray painting a couple things here and there. But regardless, I am totally okay with the way it is. I gave the taps a really good scrape, trying to get any of the grime or any of the other spray paint or anything that might be getting in the way of a somewhat smooth finish, and I spray painted them gold. Yes, I did. We actually had some subway tile left over from our girls' bathroom that we had renovated prior to this channel. I've just put them up around the sink, and I have zero footage of that. I don't know what happened here, but overall, I think it actually turned out very decently, and I'm very happy with it. Again, it's just a utility sink, so let's move on.
All the woodwork around the washer dryer.
The prettier woodwork.
This stuff was all, again, those whiteboard panels that we so love and cherish.
Only please, well,
Which way to that workshop beach? Yes.
They're so easy to work with. And usually I'll measure everything out ahead of time. I'll get a big blueprint together and map out exactly what I'm going to be doing. But for this, it was a little different because I had to kind of do it as I was going because I had the water meter to figure out, to build an encasement for that. So I went piece by piece and just, it's a little bit more time consuming.
Yeah, there wasn't that many of them, so that's a good thing.
No,
yeah.
It wasn't too bad.
They turned out really nice.
They did turn out really nice. They fit together really nicely.
Yeah.
I was able to do a few things together, as you'll see, but most of it was individual, one at a time, putting together, fitting, trimming some off, going back out. So just a little bit of extra work and it really comes out nicely.
Absolutely, it did.
Mark, I'm very excited.
I am too. A little bit too high, but the width looks just about right. Oh,
Hello.
there. Oh man, it's hot.
Is it?
Oh.
I'm just working away while you're working away.
I think I'm done outside.
Okay, I'll meet you back there. Hello.
Hey, well, we are just about finished putting together this.
Oh, it looks good. It's like a puzzle.
Right? Well, watch this.
Well, stop it right now.
Done. And a little brace on the other side to hold it in place.
Oh, that looks great. I love that.
Ah.
Sweet. Wow.
Ooh.
Let's see. Oh, that is fancy. Fancy routering, Mark. That looks great.
Thanks.
Wow. Wow. I'm like really impressed. Now my debate is whether to paint it or to stain it. I'm not sure. Oh my God. Oh, frigadig, of course. Filming in this little squishy spot is not, people, it's not ideal. Okay, so as much as I was excited to get going here, I think it's going to be easier to stain that part first because I got to get underneath. And it is kind of tricky underneath there. So yeah, let's do that first.
Now, I know you guys are probably saying, Lisa, why didn't you stain it before it was put down for good? I didn't think to tell Mark. I'm pretty sure he thought I was going to paint this because I think I had initially said that, but my plans change. So now that the staining is done, I'm just going to continue to paint, you guys. This is just a 2-coat, nothing special. It's the exact same color we're using on the walls. And yeah, I don't know, I just thought it looked kind of nice just to kind of tie it in. Almost look like cupboard doors of sorts, if you want to call them something, or just a built-in finished look is what I was going for. Now this top shelf removes because we still have to access our water meter that's behind it, so we just kind of built around it and pretend it's never happened.
You guys, these lights, and this is case in point, I got these off of Facebook Marketplace. What?
17 years ago.
No, it wasn't. I feel like it was before 2020.
Pre-vid.
Pre-vid. These, I'm sure they were pre-vid because I saw them and they were $30 for these 3. So I knew I didn't want them this color necessarily. I didn't really know where I was going to use them, but I needed them. I sprayed them gold, but unfortunately they were a bit too long hanging. So Mark had to MacGyver them.
So it's actually not that difficult to take the whole mechanism apart and just reduce it down so that the spot that hung right against the ceiling was just much lower. I took out all the top pieces and rewired it. It worked out fine. It wasn't actually that tough of a thing.
It actually turned out perfectly.
Yeah.
Like, I was so happy with those. Like,
That's good.
so happy. And it's so much brighter above the sink. Like, it's night and day, literally, with the light on, light off. So again, another Horty McGee moment of mine. We we had a little rental house that we flipped and sold it eventually.
She make him a project. He kind of refused.
God. Oh man, okay, I'm going back outside. And these lights, the one light actually, we got two of them. This is the smaller version of them. This is from that house. So I thought that was kind of neat. It needed a good clean, like a really good clean. Like how cute is it, you guys? Like it is adorable. If you guys want to catch any of those videos, I can link the little series or the little links below so you guys can check it out. It was actually a fun couple of months. Like it was a lot of fun. We really enjoyed ourselves. It was a lot of work. Yep. Even though the house is really small. So anyways, you guys can check that out after. But let's continue on because we ramble a lot. Well, I do. Yeah, I do. Okay.
There's this little hatch in the ceiling here where there's the water shut off for the fridge. So I need to be able to keep access to that. So I found this little panel actually. It's detachable up to it. So all you have to do is just glue it onto the ceiling and then the top just clicks out so you can get access.
I didn't know that that's what that did. That's so
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
I knew what it was. I just didn't know that it came apart like that. That's handy.
Yeah.
I like that.
Very cool.
Yeah. Okay, you guys still with us? This has been a bit of a long video, but we're almost at the final stretch and I'm very excited to show you this last little part and then we'll wrap up the entire thing and we'll show you all of the after pictures and a little bit of video too. We did an Ikea shelf hack. So these shelves actually we got off of Facebook Marketplace and I think we've had them forever. They were cheap. They were like $5 a piece.
So Lisa wanted some kind of a shelf above the washer dryer. So after we discussed it for a while, we decided to use these two Ikea shelves that were free floating and we cut them down to size so they fit into a right angle, one shorter than the other, and one spanning the length of the washer dryer. And then I capped them so that they looked a little bit bulkier and beefier and deeper and matched a little bit more with the decor in the room. So you're gonna see that next.
Yeah, so much fun, you guys. These were a dream. This was so much fun.
It was fun.
Yeah,
it was really fast to build too.
It was, and you know what? Like we were this was the last little stretch of this laundry room, finishing it. Everything else had been done, but I just needed something. I wanted a shelf there and we weren't really sure. I don't know, we didn't want to put like an entire countertop on top of the washer and dryer because they're too high now for me to do anything on top of there. But I just wanted to have something to house all of my fun stuff. All of my collectibles.
If you've seen my office, you understand that I can relate to this.
Yeah, yeah. You just like a good shelf to decorate.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it makes you happy when you look at it.
Let's go check it out.
Yeah. You guys, I am so excited. I was just in our other room there that Mark's going to be working on, and I have all of my decor boxes in there. And I have so much stuff that will strictly be pretty up here. There is not going to be one functionality at all probably for any of these pieces, except right here for all of our like laundry essentials, but the rest of it, I'm so excited. I gotta finish this other one now. It'll be dry, Mark will be able to mount it, and then I can get decorating. It's the little things in life, you guys. I have been waiting since day one for this, so, well, not just this shelf, just the whole thing, and it's coming together. I'm so excited. Okay, let's do this. Mark's just working on a snowblower that we got, so I am in a very cramped little space here.
Fun times. Oh, and you're very crooked. Hold on one second. I did a little test stain. I was going to test stain underneath and I thought, And I think this is going to be a good match, you guys. Let me show you.
This was the piece that I wanted it to match with. Now, this is so old, you guys. I refinished this to use as a folding table. I know, bougie. Again, I'll link that video below. I refinished this. It was my great-grandmother's, and I loved the way it turned out, and I actually really loved the tone of the wood. It's a very warm base, like a very oaky kind of a color, for lack of better terms. So let's move on.
And I take my life into my own hands, not putting like an apron on or something here, because this girl's messy. This actually mixed up really well, you guys. I have no clue how long our friends had it for. But yeah, it stirred up great. All the pigment, I would call it, gets into the bottom of the container. So you really got to stir it up, regardless if it's old or new. This is actually nice. What is this? It's water-based, you guys. I've always wanted to use a water-based stain. Oh, that makes more sense because it doesn't have any smell to it. I didn't even notice. I was just looking at the color. Okay, I want to let this dry and then I want to see if it's something I like. This feels good to get back into her again. Ooh. I'm gonna be honest, I don't like the smell of wet wood. This is my question, people. If this is water-based stain, how is it any different than a diluted paint is what I want to know. Riddle me that. Done deal. Let's see how that dries. I'm very excited that this is water-based. I'm gonna go wash my hands now.
So, you guys want to go down and check it out?
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go take you guys down with us. Okay. So you guys, that is it. Ah, what a dream this laundry room is now. I come down here and I just like step on my squishy mats and do all my folding. Like, it's just so nice and bright, and I'm really happy with it. This is awesome.
Now I have to try and find something new to do.
He's already started a project. Yes. The next one is not as long as this. The next one's a 2-weekend project, right?
Ooh, that's right.
Yeah. Yeah, and I am very excited about that too. It's kind of a weird excitement, I'm gonna be honest.
No spoilers.
I don't want to spoil it.
You'll see it when you see it.
Yeah, so you guys, if you want to catch our next project, you know what to do. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. That way you will not miss one upload and you can watch all of our other videos as well.
Follow along with us, join us for these adventures we're going on and having.
We really hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as we enjoyed making it and building it and painting it and plumbing it. All the things.
Yep.
So until then, we shall see you in the next video.
Bye everybody.
Bye.
Tape it from me. It's no easy job doing this. It's no easy job.
Oh my God.